Hi, I'm Kaitlyn Rosas with the Paisano. Today we talk with students to hear their experiences concerning dorm safety and what changes they think the university should enact to help students feel more safe on campus.
So how do you feel about dorm security?
Honestly, I feel pretty safe in my dorm, and it's pretty secure, in my personal dorm at least.
I don't think it's taken as seriously as it should. Like, my door locks, but I know like two of my roommates' doors do not lock, and I think they've reported it and they haven't like heard back from anyone yet. So I think that's pretty serious.
Well, I live in Guadalupe, so they have like to enter the building you have to have a key card, to enter your room you have to have a key card, to enter the bathroom you have to have a key card. So I feel really safe about that, not worried about anyone like following me in. But like if there's ever anybody behind you, like you just let them in. So that, I guess that could get a little scary, but for the most part I feel pretty safe.
I stay in Alvarez and I'm a resident assistant, so I actually feel pretty safe about it. I know all the rules and protocols as a resident assistant, and it's a pretty secure place. You have to have access in order to enter Alvarez. So honestly, 10 out of 10.
Is there anything you like or dislike about your dorm?
I do not like the communal bathrooms, but again, like you do have to have the key card to even enter into them, so it's not the worst. It's not as bad as I was expecting.
Just minor issues like the AC, like it be making sounds and stuff like that. It's minor issues.
Well, I came from Laurel, so those are apartment style dorms. So it is an adjustment living in a hallway style dorm, but I have no complaints. I'm happy that I have a place to stay.
Even with the security, you're happy with the security as well?
Yes, and I'm pretty sure my residents feel the same way.
I think the setup is very efficient. Like mine is like the 4 individual rooms with like the 2 restrooms. I feel like it's like the perfect size. I wouldn't change anything about it. I like it.
Have you ever been in contact with the university about any issues that you've had?
Not yet.
Do you find it easy to do that?
Yeah, I can just contact them anytime if there's a major issue.
Well, we've had a problem with bugs in ours, and we contacted our RA, and she basically just said like they can't do anything about that. But I just think for as much as we pay for dorms, that should be taken more seriously, just because we clean and stuff, and it's not us. It's just like there's things like exterminators or just the amount we pay. I feel like that should be taken into consideration.
Yeah, I think if I were to approach anybody about it, I think they would like listen to it.
Do you think the university is aware of any issues that maybe students may have, or is there a way that they're able to contact the university about any issues?
Yes, I believe there are many ways to contact the university. I personally am aware of many resources and departments, so yes.
I do see like police cars, like they sit across the street for about 15 minutes and then they'll leave, and then 5 minutes later another one will pop up, sit there for 15 minutes, leave. So I do want to say that yeah, they are like aware of it, but I just see people like just sitting around that make me nervous sometimes.
Do you think that they should set up more security and surveillance?
Yeah, for the safety of others. Yeah, for others to feel more secure.
100%. I don't know how much we have now, but I think just adding more is always the right solution. Well, you can never be too cautious or too safe, just because of like how many people we have on campus and how open the campus is, and like how anyone could just walk up to your dorm and knock, which is kind of scary.
I think that could be a good idea. I think they should like definitely make people more aware of the risks, because I know the only thing that there was like a sexual assault, but I don't really remember anything other than that one in paper.
I believe that the UTSA Police Department does an amazing job, so yes.
Are you aware of any like cameras or anything around campus, or any like security functions that are around campus?
I personally haven't seen any. I don't know any like where my dorm is. I don't see any like outside. Someone could totally just like walk up and knock and just wouldn't know who it is, or if something were to happen, there's no way for them to figure out who it was. So that's kind of scary.
Do you know what to do in case you have an incident where your security is breached in any way?
Call the UTSA PD, call anybody for help, anybody around, the RAs, other students maybe.
Nah, I wouldn't really know like what to do. I think I'd be pretty clueless.
I think they definitely I always get texts and stuff when there's something going on campus, so that makes me feel safe. I just don't know how quickly they respond to those threats. It could have been hours after. Actually, I have no clue, but I think they do a good job notifying us when something's taking place and telling us that it's all clear, which I like.
So in case of an incident, do you know what to advise a student who's having an issue, what to do?
Yes, so as a resident assistant, like I said, we've been through proper training. I know to file incident reports. Depending on the case, I would have to contact my complex coordinator, which is also known as CC, and potentially UTSA PD. Yeah, I feel like it's easy to communicate. Communication is key, of course. As a resident assistant, that's the only way that you'll be relatable. They won't understand if you don't express the knowledge that you've been, provided. So I feel like they would know what to do, and if not, they can always knock on my door. So.
Thanks for watching. Click our logo to subscribe or click the videos for more from the Paisano. Leave a comment letting us know your thoughts and what you'd like to see us cover next.